Geoffrey Pyatt noted that the Ukrainian military has become stronger and more combat effective over the last year. The US viceroy to a remote corner of the US empire made this astonishing observation in the context of the international sea breeze maneuvers held in the Black Sea with US and Ukrainian participation. Probably, he jokes. Emboldened by Pyatt's utterances, Kyiv's bean counter decided to issue the above graphic illustrating just how much the UAF has grown over the last year. Whereas a year ago it has 8 operational brigades in the war zone, today it has 25. What the numbers don't reveal, assuming the purported troop strength is even accurate, is the decreasing in the quality of the UAF. The threefold increase in the number of brigades, for example, means the brigades are individually much weaker and forced to function without adequate command and staff facilities. This means that the UAF is the military equivalent of a stock market bubble. Outwardly impressive, but a single pinprick and the whole thing bursts. Speaking of pinpricks, Ukrainian social media reports indicate Ukrainian forces located in the vicinity of Starognatovka became the target of a powerful Novorossia artillery strike on August 27, no doubt intended to dissuade UAF artillery from continuing to shell Donetsk, Gorlovka and Pervomaisk, which resulted in at least 19 to 21 killed and too many to count wounded. The increase in UAF's combat effectiveness evidently has not extended to its control over weapons and ammunition, as an ATO veteran affiliated with Tagnibok's Freedom Party threw a grenade at the National Guard in riot gear guarding the Rada on August 31st, causing numerous casualties. The radar in question, a $250,000 TALS Tactical Automatic Landing System radar used for controlling UAVs, was stolen from the Yavorova training range near Lvov, but then reportedly returned to its proper owners. It might be that the radar was originally appropriated by the members of the Ukrainian military itself and was returned only after the US made it clear this would be a major scandal. Stuff just doesn't vanish from the US military the way it's vanished from the UAF. A fact that might be a revelation for the stronger and more capable Ukrainian military. As if on cue, a group of alcohol-inspired soldiers, apparently from the 79th Air Mobile Brigade, decided to provide a demonstration of combat effectiveness. Even sober, UAF soldiers can provide reasons to doubt their ability to perform in actual combat. What started out as a firepower demonstration seamlessly transitioned into a demonstration of how to set Ukrainian flag on fire. The naval infantry unit was sent to Shirokino to relieve the Azov regiment, and at the time there were many reports suggesting that perhaps in spite of its proud name it was not quite up to the task of actual warfare. The fact that the Viking battalion succeeded in capturing the unit's banner suggests that the reports may have been true. 30% of UAF wounds are to the buttocks. That's the estimate provided by Roman Kulik, a UAF soldier from Galicia, on the basis of reports by medical personnel. He attributes the high incidence of wounds to the posterior to the tactical movement techniques used by UAF soldiers, which exposes their fifth point of contact to Novorossia fire. However, another possibility is that at least some of these wounds are self-inflicted. And the two most notable owners of butt wounds are Semyon Semyonchenko and Dmitry Yarosh himself, whose buttocks tend to get in harm's way just as the fighting escalates. The 6 Ukrainian soldiers defect to DPR. They're led by Artyom Molchanov, an army officer cadet from Odessa, with the remaining 5 being from the Donbas. Recent defectors also include a border guard, Master Sergeant Sergei Sergeyev, who accused his superiors of organized marauding. The sniper of 25th Air Mobile Company accused its commanding officers of stealing aid provided by various volunteer organizations, although curiously the volunteers themselves promptly came to the defense of the accused officers, which indicates there might be a loop of corruption and kickbacks revolving around the aid which consistently fails to reach the actual UAF soldiers. Sergeant Medic Vadim Sviridenko, who was a member of the 128th Brigade during the Battle of Debaltseve, where he lost his forearms and legs below the knee, has been neither officially demobilized nor granted the benefits he is due to his veteran status. While this is an extreme case, it's one of the very many similar cases of UAF soldiers being mistreated by the Kiev junta. 1 year after Ilovaisk, the UAF still has 100 corpses of its service members who perished in that battle and whose identity has not been established. At least another 100 service members are considered actually missing or in captivity. Never fight for Kiev. It's a way to the dead end. The most recent week has not delivered any major shifts in the state of the UAF except perhaps for the worse. Available information indicates the UAF is a hollow force, possibly impressive in terms of its paper strength but with little ability to conduct offensive operations or resilience to absorb losses. The large number of available brigades and battalions can't obscure the fact of major problems of morale and discipline caused by the lack of trained cadres, the neglect by the Kiev junta, the population's disillusionment with war, and the worsening economic situation.